Triangles. Classify by their angles. What are they? Polygons with 3 edges and 3 vertices. Why? Because they are awesome. Interesting fact, the main predators of stingrays are sharks, other large fish, seals, and sea lions. Now let's go ahead and talk about how to do this. Well, we can classify triangles in 3 ways. We can either call it an acute triangle, a right triangle, or an obtuse triangle. Now how do we go about do that? Well, the easy way is to form an L with your either hand, and if that vertex forms an L, then it's a right angle, and if it's less than that, it is an acute, and if it's more, then it is obtuse. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the acute triangle. Let's take a look at the vertex on the bottom left. As you can see, that vertex is less than that L shape, so that means that it is acute. Let's go ahead and go around the triangle, and once again, the top vertex is less than that L shape, so that is an acute angle. And finally, let's take a look at the bottom right of the acute triangle. As you can also see, that is less than the L, so that is also an acute angle. So to define what that is, means that an acute triangle is defined as all angles must be less than 90 degrees. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the right triangle. Let's put the L shapes on each vertex, and let's go ahead and start with the bottom left. As you can see, the bottom left forms a perfect L, so that is 90 degrees. Okay, let's move around the triangle. That angle or vertex is less than 90 degrees, and if we move across and go to the bottom right, that vertex is also less than 90 degrees. Okay, so the definition of a right triangle is 1 90-degree angle and 2 acute angles. Now let's go ahead and add those L shapes to the obtuse triangle. And let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom left. So as you can see, that L shape and the 2 in that vertex is more than that L shape, so therefore that we have an obtuse angle right at that vertex. And if we go around the triangle, go to the top left, that vertex or angle is less than the L shape, so that is an acute triangle or acute angle rather. And then finally, if you go to the bottom right, you also have a vertex that is less than 90 degrees or less than that L shape. So the definition of an obtuse triangle is 1 angle more than 90 degrees and 2 acute angles. And that is how we classify triangles by their angles.